It is time to wake up and smell the greatness because the entire NFL is officially on notice, and they are terrified of what is happening in the Mile High City. Your Denver Broncos aren't just winning games, they have become the gold standard of professional football, and the rest of the league is desperately trying to steal our blueprint for success. Get ready, because we are breaking down why the Denver Broncos are the undisputed kings of the AFC and why the vultures circling our coaching staff is actually the best news we've heard all decade. Before we dive into the madness that has the rest of the league shaking, do me a massive favor, smash that like button, share this video with every member of Broncos country, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update on our journey to the Super Bowl. Have you ever seen a team so dominant that every other franchise in the league is trying to poach their entire coaching staff just to get a taste of that magic? That is exactly where we are right now. We aren't just talking about having the most players on the All-Pro team or leading the league in Pro Bowlers. We are talking about being the #1 seed in an AFC that is absolutely stacked with talent like Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and Patrick Mahomes. And yet, here we are, sitting at the top of the mountain. But the real story, the one that proves we have built a dynasty in the making, is the fact that we could lose 4 of our top coaches this offseason to head coaching or coordinator jobs elsewhere. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can losing our best minds be a good thing? Isn't that exactly what causes a team to crumble? Do you think the Broncos are the legitimate Super Bowl favorites right now, or is the threat of losing our coaching staff a genuine reason to worry? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's look at the facts. Vance Joseph is currently the hottest coaching candidate in the entire world of football, and let's be honest, it is well deserved. Remember where this defense started? Remember that 70-20 nightmare against the Dolphins? Most coordinators would have folded, but Vance Joseph put his fingerprints all over this unit and turned them into a brick wall. Now, 6 out of 7 teams with head coaching openings have interviewed him. The Baltimore Ravens moved on from John Harbaugh and immediately called Vance. The Miami Dolphins fired Mike McDaniel and are expected to do the same. If he leaves, it's a loss, sure, but it's also a ringing endorsement that Denver is where elite talent lives. Plus, thanks to the league's diversity hiring rules, the Broncos would walk away with 2 compensatory third-round draft picks. That is how you build for the future while winning in the present. But it doesn't stop with Vance. Assistant head coach and special teams mastermind Darren Rizzi is being interviewed by the New York Giants. Webb, our incredible quarterbacks coach who did the impossible by getting the absolute most out of Russell Wilson and then guiding Bo Nix to back-to-back playoff appearances, has 3 different teams beating down his door. Even Jim Leonard is being eyed for major defensive coordinator roles. We are talking about a total raid of the cupboard, and honestly, we should be celebrating. The NFL is a league where talent is largely equal across the board. The only thing that truly separates the champions from the also-rans is coaching. By trying to hire every single person on our sidelines, the NFL is screaming at the top of its lungs that Sean Payton has assembled the greatest coaching staff in professional football. Sean Payton is an A person, and A people hire other people. He has built a culture of excellence where young, hungry coaches know that if they come to Denver, they will be developed into superstars. We have created a pipeline of leadership that will sustain this franchise for years to come. I've heard the whispers. People are worried we're going to end up like the Detroit Lions. Look, I love what Dan Campbell does, he's a great motivator who can make players run through a wall. But when the Lions lost their coordinators, they fell off a cliff and missed the playoffs entirely. Why? Because there is a massive difference between a motivator and a generational culture builder like Sean Payton. History proves that when you have a legendary head coach who is also an elite play caller, losing assistants doesn't slow you down, it speeds you up. Look at the New England Patriots under Bill Belichick. They lost Matt Patricia, Josh McDaniels, and Joe Judge, and they just kept winning Super Bowls. Look at Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs. They lost Doug Peterson, Matt Nagy, and Eric Bieniemy. Every time a coordinator left, the team actually got better, improved their win total, and went deeper into the playoffs. The same thing happens with Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers. They lost Robert Saleh, Mike McDaniel, and DeMeco Ryans. Did they collapse? No. They went to NFC championships and Super Bowls. Why? Because the system is bigger than any one person. Sean Payton is that system. He is the common denominator. He is an X's and O's genius who attracts top-tier talent. If a spot opens up on this staff, every up-and-coming coach in the country is going to be fighting for the chance to work under Payton because they know it's a direct ticket to a head coaching job. Everything Sean Payton promised us when he took this job is coming true. I have a list of his promises so long that it's literally running out of space on my cloud storage. People laughed at him, they doubted him, and they claimed his methods were outdated. Who's laughing now? We are the #1 seed, we are a juggernaut, and the rest of the league is so desperate they are trying to strip mine our staff just to keep up. Think about the Los Angeles Rams and Sean McVay. For years, if you even had a cup of coffee with McVay, you were offered a head coaching job. Matt LaFleur, Brandon Staley, Kevin O'Connell, Raheem Morris, they all left, and McVay just kept winning. In fact, the Rams won the Super Bowl after losing their top assistants. This is the rarefied air the Denver Broncos are breathing right now. We are no longer a team looking for an identity, we are the identity that everyone else is trying to copy. So, when you see the news this off-season that our coaches are being poached, do not panic. Do not let the media tell you that the Broncos are in trouble. Celebrate it. It is the ultimate proof that we are the real deal. We have the richest ownership group in all of sports, we have a generational genius at head coach, and we have a roster that is ready to dominate. We are creating a next man up culture not just for the players, but for the coaches too. The Baltimore Ravens used to be the masters of this. They would lose a coordinator like Wink Martindale, promote from within, and keep moving. That is the blueprint for a dynasty. If Jim Leonard steps up or if we bring in the next great young mind, the train isn't going to stop. The Denver Broncos are a freight train moving at full speed toward a championship, and nothing, not even losing 4 of the best coaches in the league, is going to derail us. We are the rightful 1 seed. There is nothing fraudulent about this team. We have endured the struggles, we have seen the rebuild, and now we are witnessing the harvest. This playoff run is just the beginning of a long era of Broncos dominance. The NFL is trying to rob our cupboards bare because they know that as long as the brain trust in Denver stays intact, the rest of the league is playing for second place. Hold your heads high, Broncos country. We have the best coaches, the best system, and the brightest future in the NFL. Let them take our assistants, we'll just hire better ones and keep on winning. The road to the Super Bowl runs through Denver, and frankly, I don't think anyone is ready for what's coming. We are building something special, something historic, and I am so ready to watch this bloodbath of an off-season prove exactly how great we've become. Get your popcorn ready, because the Denver Broncos are just getting started.